it's been a good season altogether for me because I would say that God has been good. You know, I
As a
still
Man U
don't
fan.
think.
Yeah, as a
Yeah,
Man
I
U
mean,
fan.
I'm still one of those few people that, and I want to say this because I know that people don't. I'm still one of those people that don't think Amorim is the worst thing that happened to Man United. So, you know, I know Man United fans hate him so much. I
Yeah,
don't.
it's fine.
So
It's fine.
I don't like
Unfortunately,
to blow his trumpets.
I would have wanted us to talk about Liverpool, but Perry is not here, and it will be disservice. But let's talk about
We
Pep.
can still talk about
This
Liverpool. We can talk about
no,
Liverpool.
no, no, no. Because of time, let's just round off the conversation. I shared something with you guys in the WhatsApp group. If you noticed recently, Semenyo has been in a very poor form, and we saw what happened at the Hill Dickinson Stadium, whereby Pep had to yank him off in the 60 something minutes or some something in thereabout to bring in a Foden that he has benched, that has been benching all this while. And we could see it's the stats or the facts are there. Um, I call Pep a checkbook manager, and that doesn't gazump or doesn't put down all his achievements. He's a fantastic manager, but he works with the checkbook. Is this a problem for Semenyo? Seeing what Pep has done this season, Reinders, for example, we've seen how he has said he's not fit enough and not good enough to play for him. Which other player as well that he bought? Nico Gonzalez as well. If not for the injury to Rodri, I don't think Nico
Yeah.
Gonzalez will feature in any of the Man City game anymore. But is this a potential problem for Semenyo? Could he be biting the dust here? Could Pep be saying
No.
bye bye and him sitting on the bench? Because we heard that Man City is trying to go for Kupri. Is it Kupri, the Bournemouth
Yeah,
attacking
the one
Okay,
attacking
Groupie
midfielder,
Junior.
Kupri Junior.
Yeah.
Yeah, because imagine they do that a lot. They sign players every window, and once you come in, it turns out to be the shiny toy. And if that player, we hear rumors that Pep could leave. We're hearing he could stay, he could extend. But is this a problem for Semenyo? Because really he has dropped from, and the World Cup is just in a few weeks' time. I want you guys to talk about it for us to round off the.
Um, I don't think the problem was Semenyo at all. I think Semenyo is a very good footballer. He strikes the ball very well. I just think in a city like in a club like City where everything is programmed, where you have to behave a certain way, where you have to your body shape has to be in one position. I saw a video of Carl speaking to Gary Neville where he was talking about how Pep wants you to receive the ball, in his team, and that is absolutely nuts. Your coach wanting you to receive the ball in a certain body shape. So it's going to take him time to adapt to Pep. Most of the time, most Pep players take about a year to actually adapt to Pep's system. So this is just about 5 months, and I'll say Semenyo is he has done well. He has delivered. The first 2 months he was doing well, but now where the going has gotten tough, we're not seeing the numbers from him. And better for Arsenal fans, but I trust Semenyo to come back in form and do great things. No problem at all for him. But not against Arsenal next season, not this season.
I'm worried.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm worried for
yeah.
him.
I mean,
I'm
there's
worried.
nothing to. I don't think there's anything to be worried
I,
about. I mean,
I,
Daniel's
you,
point is very valid.
oh,
The programming is setting in. When Semenyo got into Man City, I think he scored in like 5 games in a row or something.
Yeah.
So he was
yeah,
scoring and
yeah.
assisting in all competitions,
Yeah.
right? And immediately the programming begins to set in. You see it, and we've seen this with players like Jack Grealish. We've seen how Doku has become docile. At Man City. So there are different ways to look at it. I don't know what it is with Pep and
Did you say
Rangers.
docile? Docile?
Yeah, but look at his outputs, right?
Is
Doku
he?
has just
Is
played well
is
in the
is?
last
I
game.
think it's
Look
caught
at his
fire.
outputs. Look at Savinho's outputs.
Yeah, 7 goals
At
in those
the
4 years,
numbers.
but he has scored
Yeah. So
three on top
no.
of that now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has
So
scored
but
three
yes,
after
he's
that.
just
Mm.
he's just in good form because he's a quality player. So there will, I mean, they say class is permanent, right? You always have those moments where once you're in good form, when things are going your way, you look like you're the best player since Eden Hazard, right? So I mean, I think there's something about the way Pep plays that just makes wingers feel become redundant in this Man City team. I look at the wingers that have played under Pep in the past, and I think just Mahrez survived Pep Guardiola. I don't know how Sterling did it. I don't know how Sterling did it, but like after just I could say just Mahrez and Sterling survive Pep Guardiola. Sometimes we forget that
Sani in a bit. Sani tried for a while. Sani was
yeah.
But
You forget that Umar Mamouche is a Man City player that was
Yeah,
bought
that's
a year
another
ago.
player that came
that
in.
guy is gone.
That came in.
That guy is gone.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's the template of which I'm saying I'm scared for Semenyo, because when Omar Mamouche came in, he was on fire. He caught fire, and just a few games where he had a bit of blips, a bit of dip in form, and the next thing is on the bench.
No.
He doesn't care about him anymore.
The reason is because they're not playing them in their
Yeah.
best positions now. That's the major reason with Mamouche.
And he doesn't even have
Mamouche is
a run
not a
of games
striker.
as well.
Yeah, Mamouche is not even a striker. He's more
Semenyo-
forward.
Semenyo plays better. Semenyo plays better from the
He's
left.
better from the left. Yeah, he's better from the left.
plays better.
Although, like we said, he's just had a dip in form, and good for us at the moment because I'm not bothered about
His
them.
form has
Whatever
been-
happens,
Absolutely.
you understand, my bro. So whatever happens to them, let it be. But Guardiola too, like we said, he's got his own issues, he's got his own trauma. Tijani Reinders, I didn't expect him to be someone that would be on the bench steady this season, because when I saw them signing him from Milan, I was like,
yeah, but
whoa,
I think the issue.
you understand? Like,
I think the issue.
this guy should be able to do something in the Premier League. He's a box-to-box midfielder, and we all know how he plays. You understand? Yeah. So,
I
think what Bernardo Silva is doing now is what Tijani should be doing.
Should be doing.
Yeah, but I think the issue with Reinders. I think the issue with Reinders is if you notice, right, he stopped playing when there was less protection in the defense, because one of the things that I don't think he offers is that defensive cover. I think Bernardo Silva has that discipline to be able to cover, because he's been playing for so long. He has that experience. He understands.
Yeah, it's just the experience. It's just the experience.
Reinders is the kind of player that you let loose. He's like that mad dog.
Yeah. You have your GM behind him covering, and
you have your GM behind you covering. You can just go what you want to do, exactly what you want to do. So I think Pep has to try. He's a man. Honestly, he's a Man United player. No, I wouldn't say that. We need someone to protect the defense. I won't call him a Man United player. I think he can.
But you need the runner as well. Like, you guys need the runner. I watch your games. And
with Bruno, I think if we're playing a 4-3-3, I would agree. But with Bruno playing in that number 10, if you put Tijani beside Kobe Menu, for example, your defense is going to be exposed. Your defense is going to be exposed.
Perfect way to segue to Manchester United. So, perfect way to segue. For us just to round off this episode. I said that before, but I hope this will stick. Carrick, Biola, you're the Manchester United fan here. Fantastic job Carrick has done. If you look at the form guide since the turn of the year 2026, I think he has amassed more points than Pep and then Arteta. The number of games he's won, despite him taking the L in some. But Manchester United have been in good form, and we see Bruno Fernandez trying to break that assist record of Henry and KDB. But like they normally say, Arsenal fans are being berated all the time. You hear people, why don't you want Arsenal to win anything? They say it's because of the fans. But we see other fans of other clubs that say some mind-staggering statements. Manchester United fans have compared Bruno to KDB at the time. Even this season, that comparison has happened. We've seen them. So it's not only Arsenal fans that have issues. Other club fans too have issues. Manchester United fans right now, guys, the way you are pumping this Bruno Fernandes narrative to win the PFA award, but that's by the way.
We are not pumping it. Bruno is pumping it himself. Bruno is pumping it himself. Do you know everybody wants to interview him now? Everybody wants to interview Bruno.
Even to me, Bruno scores. Even if Bruno has 22 assists this season, bro, it's not the PFA. Let's not whine ourselves.
What if he wins it? If he wins it, what happens?
I don't care. To be honest, PFA is not my. I'm not bothered. But what I'm saying is,
PFA is not my cup of tea. It's not my cup of tea.
You understand? If you look at the PFA award most of the time, it goes to the winners. You win the league, you win the PFA. Your player has to win the PFA. That has been the narrative. That has been the system.
Yeah.
So that's why I said when it comes to Arsenal, things like this.
There was a year Van Persie won it, but Arsenal didn't win the league when it was with Arsenal.
He scored like
I can't remember. Maybe he scored like maybe
a lot of goals.
You understand? It can be assist, bro. Is either you're busting the goal chart, Is either you're busting the goal chart, or maybe you're like now this person, Peter Schmeichel, your legend. The last interview he had with David Raya, he said it. He said, "I am picking you for my PFA player." That's what he told Raya. Why? Because of the amount of, clean sheets he has also had. Defensively,
that's the record. Because he set the record.
Third,
I think Arsenal have 17 clean sheets in the league this season.
Raya doesn't. I mean, I won't call Raya. I'm looking to lie. It's it has to.
You don't call it. That means you see why I will not.
I'm giving an Arsenal player. I'm giving it to
Uh-huh.
Gabriel because this is if he has to be an Arsenal player, it's Gabriel. Raya gets protected. We can look at the shots, the number of saves per game. Look now. How many shots does he face per game? Look at saves per game.
Exactly.
How many shots
he faced outstanding shots.
Have you seen the outstanding saves Raya has?
There are some saves.
We can look at XG against Arsenal.
Bro, I will go this one.
gets
Yeah, I'll
protected.
go band for band with any goalkeeper right now, apart from Sales.
No, I'm not even saying that Raya
in the
is
Premier
not.
League.
No,
Bro,
hold on.
Raya.
Listen. I'm not even saying that Raya is not a
Only Pickford
or
comes
is
to
not
this season.
or is not the best goalkeeper in the league. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that in terms of winning player of the year, I don't give it to Raya because I don't think Raya is in that conversation if he's in any other team. That's my argument. If he's in
But
any
that's
other team, he's not in that conversation. And the
No,
point
he is
that it's
because
of the team.
I would say
it's
he's
of the
because
defense
he
in
has
front of
won
him.
us games also. He has
It's
won
because of
us
the
games
defense
also.
in front of him.
A lot
So-
of times
The Brighton game.
and
He's
been the one
at
to
the
beat
Emirates.
us.
A lot of games.
No, I'm not.
He's
Like, and that's the
so
thing.
many
That's the
games, bro.
thing. Yeah.
So many.
Yo, Papa,
Lots
listen.
of games.
I think there was a season. What was the season that Alisson was playing like a god, right? And I think it was even last season, if I'm not mistaken, where
It can be last
Alisson was
season.
playing like a god and he was making some crucial saves for Liverpool to win. I'm not knocking Raya's efforts. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that he hasn't contributed to the clean sheets that he has. I'm just saying that put Raya in Man United's defense, he's not winning that Golden Glove. I don't care the number of saves he wants to make. He's not winning that Golden Glove. And it's credit to the structure that Arteta has built in front of him. Right? You have arguably the best centre backs in the league. And I would go as far as saying the best centre back pairing in the world, right? In front of him. You've got a solid. I think if Calafiori is good, you've got a solid left back. You've got arguably one of the best right backs defensively. I would say one of the best right backs defensively in the world in front of him.
Chelsea fans would agree with you.
No, I said defensively. Timber is a better defender than James.
Okay.
Defensively. So you've got Declan Rice, who if he plays his natural way of protecting the defense, you don't get shots against Arsenal. So I'm not even trying to make it look like Raya hasn't played, but like let's give them credit. Like I would give Gabriel. Gabriel has been your best player this season.
Yeah, I guess I concur.
Season.
I reckon as well. Because
I'm not giving Raya PFA. No, that one I'll not agree.
Yeah, because the year
if they give Raya a PFA too, then let's see what happens. Like, let's keep that narrative now.
I lost him.
No, that's what I like football. I like that's what I like football banter.
I didn't know what
Because
you
you
said.
said that they give Bruno what will happen.
the year Ruben Diaz. The year Ruben Diaz won the PFA award, right? Player award. Mm-hmm. That was the first time he came into the league. I think he won it on the basis of Man City keeping 15 clean sheets in that season. And that 15 clean sheets was like a record set, being the highest number of clean sheets a team will keep within a season. Mm-hmm. But if you look at this season, Arsenal have kept 17 clean sheets. Potentially, it could get to 20, seeing that they have 3 games left. Who knows? They could decide to keep. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I back your narrative where you say Gabriel is the highest contender, because hardly do you see.
I can even pick Saliba too. I won't lie to you.
That's exactly my point.
Nobody's even talking about him. He's just doing his job because you don't see Saliba. They have different profiles.
That's exactly
Gabriel is the one that puts his head on the line.
I think if you want to actually know if
what Saliba does
is earning his clean sheets, if you want to know if a goalkeeper is earning his clean sheets, I think there was a season that De Gea won clean sheets, got the most clean sheets in the league. He was close to, in terms of saves or shots, saves per game, he was close to teams in relegation. That's a goalkeeper that's earning his clean sheets. So that's why I don't.
So my goalkeeper has to suffer. He has to suffer up to 10
No,
goals
he
on
doesn't have to
target every
suffer.
day
I'm not saying he has to
before.
suffer, but I'm just
So
saying
that's
that.
why, see,
I'm just
let me
saying
tell you
that
one thing with
Baba
football
has,
too, yeah.
Baba
How you
has
know the
cheats
quality
too.
of a keeper?
Baba
How
has
you know the
cheats
quality of a keeper also is how he keeps his how do you call it now? His box
He sets
secured
up his defense.
from
Yeah, he
crosses,
sets up
from
his
corners,
defense.
random saves. So it's all it's a general, it's a lot of things coming together. So apart, I get your point about obviously, just Raya, because we have Gabriel and Co doing the job too. They get to them before they get to Raya, no doubt.
Because
So even me,
has there ever been a goalkeeper winning the PFA Player Award?
Yeah, I think Czech or Schmeichel won it.
mm,
Yeah, I think keepers won it before. Yeah,
has
yeah,
Czech won that
keepers
thing?
won it before.
I'm not, maybe.
Czech or
It's
But I
an
Schmeichel,
know
I
that there
it's
think.
an
should have been a
anomaly.
goalkeeper.
It's
Yeah,
an anomaly.
Keepers won it before.
Yeah,
it's
They
not
don't
so
give, yeah, they
so
don't give goalkeepers
they always feel
for
like the Golden Glove is enough for them. Do you understand?
exactly,
That's how football has been. They always feel like the Golden Glove is enough.
It's
It's
enough.
just like when Cannavaro won the World Best Player after the World Cup. We didn't know. The start was there, but we didn't. It wasn't too obvious that he didn't get a yellow card throughout the World Cup. Do you understand?
Yeah.
This season now, no Arsenal player has gotten a red card. So those kind of little things are stats that they will use to back Gabriel and Saliba until what
Exactly.
this and this throughout the run.
So we could all agree that Gabriel and Saliba are good enough.
Gabriel,
to get the
Saliba,
shots.
Declan Rice, at least from the Arsenal team.
I don't
three.
get this Declan Rice argument, but I mean that's a conversation.
Well,
Let's see. You people can never.
Let me see something. Let me see
I
You
don't
can
something.
get
never
it.
understand
No,
Declan
I don't
Rice.
get it.
I think I have to chip
I've
in
not
here.
seen
So-
I've not seen any midfielder in the world right now that will do what that guy is doing in my midfield. Though I don't want to compare any other team, but what he does for me currently,
I
I've not
think
seen.
Daniel shared something on the group. How many minutes Declan Rice has
all those
played this
guys,
season?
yeah, the guy has played so many, over 8,000 or something like. I have to verify that.
Obviously,
So
Mohim
it's
and
not-
Zubimendi now.
Yeah,
It's not
a
because
lot of
they've been
games,
benching
like,
Zubimendi
the legs
now.
are done. The legs are done. I was
Gone.
reading something about United, about this Bruno Fernandez thing. The
He just
reason
come
Bruno
after
is
one
for
full week
assist,
after he has gone to chill in.
No, the reason
Portugal.
is
He come
actually
back for
here
one
is
weekend
because
and
of
come and do assist.
majority of the media, the English media, are Man United fans and legends. That is why. Any small thing. The Man United player. If Man U, when they get something right, best player in the world, best manager in the world, just a little thing. So that's what is happening. You see them, Gary Neville, those guys talking about it. Their fans.
Do you see the chances? So the issue is not about the assists per se. The issue is about the chances created, the
the
opportunities
correlation that you saw.
and
Honestly,
no,
I'm
it's
not
not.
buying
It's not a
that.
correlation thing, Baba. You can
If
look
it's
at,
about the chances created, then why did Ozil win
you
it
can
that
look
year?
at
See, bro, I can actually
XG.
bring Ozil stats for you. It
Yeah,
was Giroud.
20,
It was Olivier
2016,
Giroud that did not allow
2017.
Ozil break it.
That guy winning,
Olivier
yeah.
Giroud had a goal drought of
Because it
about
was just
8
wasting
games.
chances. Yeah.
8 games,
That's
and
the
Ozil
thing.
was pumping this guy chances steady.
But,
if it's
but
about
was
chances created
Ozil, was
alone,
Ozil not around that conversation of player of the season?
Between
Did
17
he win
and
it?
When
20.
that happened,
Did
when
he
he
win
had
it?
when he had 19
It
assists.
wasn't
So why
in the
would Bruno
When he had
conversation.
Fernandez
19
win it?
assists.
It wasn't in the
So why would
conversation.
Bruno
assists.
Fernandez win it?
No,
Why
it
would
wasn't.
Because
Bruno
Bruno is
Fernandez
breaking a
win it?
record.
And
Bruno is
wasn't.
breaking a record.
Okay.
Which record is he
Let me
breaking
back to
on
what you
top
guys
assist?
say.
I beg,
So,
no, find something. Stop
Sorry,
now.
I have a question for you, Biola.
Assist.
I have a question for you, Biola. At any point in this season, Biola, at any point in this season, did you ever feel like Arsenal was scoring too much set piece goals? Have you ever felt that way?
The Arsenal was scoring too many set piece goals.
Yeah, like we're so reliant on it. Like we
Sorry, I
not
lost
score
you.
goals longer.
Can you ask the question again?
Okay. Did you at any point this season feel like Arsenal were depending on set piece goals?
Yeah, I think there was a point where I think around that January, December period where there was this whole thing about Arsenal trying to play for set pieces. And then, there were stats to back it in the sense that Arsenal, shoots to get corners and Arsenal tries to score from corners and they're taking 15 corners, 16 corners or whatever in a match or something like that. So
okay, good. So United are second on that list, and Bruno, if you take away the set piece assist he has, Bruno just had an assist or two over Ryan Shecky. If you are going by that. What I'm saying,
what are you saying?
Assists. If you take away open play, like I'm sorry, the set piece assist he has.
Dead ball set.
Dead
No,
ball
I know
set pieces.
I know the corner kick. Corner kick don't get counted as an assist, right?
Corner kicks get counted.
No, it gets counted. It gets counted. Yeah, it gets counted.
He gets counted.
It gets counted. Yeah, it gets counted. It gets counted.
Yeah.
So
this is the thing, right? This is the thing. This is the arguments that people make, and it's ironic because people are shooting themselves in the foot. The question that the argument that people make is if as much as everyone labels Arsenal set piece FC, right? How many Arsenal players have more assists from corners than Bruno? So it's like you're pumping balls into the box week in, week out, game in, game out. The same thing that Bruno is doing. You're doing more than him, but he's getting more out of it. And that's credit to him.
This is the thing. I want to question. No credit to him. When you play against United or set pieces, it doesn't come to your mind. But now the talk is on us now. Set piece, they push it, they do stuff. Everybody's kind of going gaga about us now. When it comes to set piece, I watched a game. I watched a United game.
What is Casemiro even feasting on now? Is it not set pieces? Set pieces. So now. Nobody's complaining. He's winning you games.
I saw one of United's games where Casemiro scored against Fulham. I was there, and I was like, against Arsenal, you don't see this space. Like, he just came out of.
That's the thing, though. Do you know why? Do you know why they give? Do you know why they give? And again, it's the strategy, right? You guys literally crowd the 6-yard box. It's a strategy.
You do the same.
We don't do the same. We don't do the same. If you check it, Juan, it is Maguire and Casemiro. Those are our major set piece threats, and they run from outside the 6-yard box.
What does Martinez do at that point?
The ball.
Bro, you have other players within. You have other players. They know they're not going for the ball.
Against us now, it happened.
Why are you talking like
that? Players that go. Even goes there.
Even these guys did it against you guys. Everton, I can remember very well.
Everton, yes, they were targeting.
They wanted to use that same set piece against you, but they couldn't get it. What were they doing?
They were targeting the same strategy that you guys were doing.
They were circling your keeper, but they couldn't get the cross right.
See,
that's the thing. That's the point.
You said he's breaking the record. So you said he's breaking the record, right? These guys assist everything he had was from open play. Already, so he's breaking the record, and just because of that, we should give him an award. Come on, let's look at this.
How many open play assists has Bruno had this season? Maybe 8 or max 10. I don't think he has 10 open play assists this season.
Do you know how many open play? And that's the problem. Do you know how many clear-cut chances guys are missing? There's a video I saw. I'll bring.
Why are you talking like this? You are saying the same thing. How many open play chances did Giroud miss when Ozil was there? Why did Ozil win it?
But Ozil did not create chances. That's why Ozil did not create enough chances.
Bend the rules for yourself.
You see what Giroud was missing?
The more you make it,
you see what Giroud was missing.
I was about to make the point that I think we all agree Gabriel and Saliba, gets the shot to be for the PFA. If they win it, I would not be surprised. I will not be surprised because seeing Ruben Diaz for Man City winning it last season, the first season he came into the Premier League, and Man City kept a record 15 clean sheets that season. But if you look at it now, Arsenal have kept 17 clean sheets. And
trust me, if we win the league, and once we win the league, our defenders are the main PFA.
All right. If Timber was in that conversation, if Timber was fit, because he scored a lot of goals.
Because I even heard something about PFA Player Award, not just concentrating solely on the EPL. They concentrate on the players' achievements and players' activity around other competition. I don't know how solid that is. I know the PFA that has been coming ever since. Players, the award are solely concentrated on the EPL. But it is what it is. Manchester United under a resurgence. We hope to see Manchester United compete next season, right? So, Biola, is Carrick good for the shot of being the manager of Manchester United?
This thing, I think we should have, because I'm having this debate with myself in my head, and I'm not done. But I'll come back to you to tell you why Carrick should get the job. Because you see, the reason is, if Carrick wasn't the man at the helm at the moment, if you're going into the summer and you say Man United need to get a manager, I don't think they'll be interviewing Michael Carrick. So the question I'm asking myself is, he got the opportunity, he's taking the opportunity with both hands. Why shouldn't you give him the job? What are the things that make him disqualified? And I've had this argument of, he doesn't have experience playing in Europe. Neither did Zidane when he won 3 Champions Leagues in Europe.
True.
Right.
True.
Neither did Pep Guardiola when he took Barcelona and won the treble. Right. Yeah. Neither did Kompany when he took over at Bayern Munich last season and this season. So that should be
Those clubs
Yeah,
are not
those
a mess.
clubs were not a mess. I agree
Yeah.
too. But I think when Pep took over, Barca were in a weird state, right? They weren't exactly the dominant Barcelona that he made them to be, right? So it's not. I mean, you can make that argument, but
Yes.
like the thing is that when you're looking at the experience of the manager, right, taking the club out of it, if you're looking at what he's done, what he's achieved, Carrick was at Man United playing in the Champions League week in week out under Sir Alex, right? He's been a coach under Jose Mourinho. He's been a coach under Ole as well. So he's had time to actually be around that environment, so to speak. So like I said, I'm still having that conversation with myself because I'm looking at what are the other reasons why I wouldn't want to give Michael Carrick the job. I think there are not that many anymore. So, but one of the other arguments for why he probably will get the job is the fact that you're looking at the managers out there. How many of them would take the Man United job? How many of them
Yeah.
would do a better job than Michael Carrick as well? And when you're looking at all these options, it's tricky to just say, yes, teach him because he came to do an interim job and gets it and then that. It's funny because Ole was interviewed for this job, and I heard one of the arguments, one of the things that Ole wanted was that if he made Champions League football, he should get the job on a permanent deal. And that's one of the things that disqualified him from getting the job. And now Carrick has done it, and it's almost like that should be the reason why he should get the job. But it may not necessarily be. But yeah, I think by the end of this season, we should be able to have that conversation, and I can make the argument on why Carrick should have the job.
I also think that for United, even more than the manager, the most important thing is recruitment. Recruitment is very important because
And
I know this is completely unpopular, but I think you have the best attack in the league. And I'll keep saying that Buemo, Cunha, Cesco, Combo is dangerous.
I don't know.
Very dangerous.
I don't know.
You have expert players.
On a break, on a counter attack, you can make that argument. Yes, it's possible. But in terms of attack, in terms of like, there's still things to be done. I mean, no one's talking about the fact that Mbuemo's form has been piss poor. Ahmad's form has even been worse. In recent past.
Yeah, true.
And
true.
And the problem is we don't have people to put those guys on the bench, right? And that's where the depth, the quality in depth.
Yeah, the depth is a problem. Depth is a problem for Manchester United.
So I mean, giving us that attack award. I mean, thank you very much. Yes, on a counter attack, 9 out of 10 times. No, it's true. Let me not say 9. 8 out of 10 times we probably score a counter attack. So that's where we shine. But yeah, we don't have the depth yet to be arguing as one of the best attacking teams in the league.
Yeah.
But the goals